Good morning, everybody. It's Rick starting over. Just woke up, I'd say about a half hour ago. Got my Maxwell House instant coffee going this morning. Let's give it a sip. Excellent. Made it on my little camping stove, and takes about, I'd say, a minute to boil the water, and there you go. Let's take another sip of this Maxwell House instant coffee. Oh, well, excuse me. Yeah, I happen to like instant coffee. It's coffee. Okay, so this morning when I woke up, it was about 50 degrees, right? Which is nice sleeping weather. You know, it's a little cool, but nice sleeping weather. And had my blanket on. And it occurred to me that although I enjoy that 50 degrees sleeping, some people might not like that. Some people might find it cold. And it brings to mind the subject this morning, which is how hard is living in your van or living in your car? How hard is it to do? Well, I would say it depends on you. It depends on you. This lifestyle, and I would call it a lifestyle when you're living in a vehicle, it's a lifestyle. This lifestyle is not for everyone. Okay, you may try it, and you may find that it's very difficult, and you might not like it. Others might take to it very easily. They may love it. So the answer to that is, I think it's difficult, even though I love it. It's difficult, and the issues which I've talked about before, but I'll summarize them now for those of you who haven't heard it before. First of all, going to the bathroom is an issue, right? You have a pee bottle, and number two, you can do in your vehicle, but sometimes, most of the time, you want to do that in a public facility, which is an issue for people sometimes. Going to public bathrooms can be an issue. Food is another issue. Okay, if you don't have a refrigerator, you're basically restricted to foods that don't require refrigeration. That's an issue. I find a big issue for me is the glare of the sun. Here in northern Arizona, it's an issue. You have to constantly be aware of where the sun is, or it's going to be glaring in your eyes all the time. So you have to take measures to block the glare of the sun. Yeah, sleeping. Sleeping is an issue. You got to find a place to sleep, right? Sleeping is an issue, and that can be a challenging part of living in your vehicle. Where are you going to sleep, right? So you put all these together, and it's a difficult life, and it's not for everyone. But I would encourage it anyway, because it'll be an experience you'll never forget. This is Rick starting over. I try to be accurate in the way I portray van life in my case. It's not all pretty, It's not all easy, but there's lots of freedom. There's lots of scenery. You get to come and go as you please. Sort of calling the shots in your own life a little more than if you're just tied down to a house or an apartment. Basically, you're stuck there. You're stuck there with the neighbors that you have. And everybody knows you always get a bad neighbor, right? There's always at least one, right? And you're pretty much stuck with them. This way, you got your four wheels. You can come and go as you please. You can move around, right? So there's lots of freedom, and that's what I love about it, the freedom. Is it easy? No. No, it's not easy. I would think long and hard before you do this full time. You might want to start out doing it part time and see how you like it, right? There's also the issue of the way the rest of the world looks at you, right? If you think the rest of the world is going to embrace you living in your vehicle, forget it. Forget it. They may look at you as homeless, a vagrant, a bum, you know, any number of ways they're going to look at you. I'm talking about the general population now. So, yeah, so your ego will get bruised, but your ego gets bruised in life anyway, right? So, you got to sort of embrace this stuff and say, look, this is my commitment. This is what I want to do, and I'm going to make the best of it. So, again, I want to make sure that I portray van life, car living to a lesser extent, the way it is. And it's a tough way to go. It's a tough way to go. So, yeah, there you have it. Yeah, let me take another sip of coffee. I got to wet my whistle here. There we go. Yeah, a cup of coffee makes everything seem better, right? All right. This is Rick starting over. Till next time. Have a great day, everybody.